The empty box had been left out overnight, and no one would have wanted to steal it. Vera Security, a name which was There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground. Maybe I could use it. Rearranging the sound. The box was in the perfect position to access the beam above. There was no way I could. Bassam had locked up his shop for the night. There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it. I wasn't going to leave until I discovered what Annette had been hiding. It looked like a very sturdy shutter. I'd have to operate the controls to open it. Maybe I could use it. A small piece of... Nope, The girder was too high for me to... The girder was too high. That wasn't worth trying. maybe I could use Vera Security, a name which was becoming increasingly familiar. There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground. There was an electrical box up there, but I couldn't reach it from the ground. That was almost a great idea. Almost. The cast iron girder spanned the alleyway. I knew that if I could get to the girder, I could reach the electrical box. The box was in the... The box was in the... The box was in the... I knew that if I could get to the girder, I could reach the electrical box. I popped the lid open. Inside was an aircon unit and, bingo, the master controls for the shutters. It was the power supply. It was the motor that operated the shutters. It was the master controller. There was no way I could force the shutter open with my bare hands. The shutter would have been a darn sight tougher to cut than Lane's nails. That would be pointless. Vera Security. I'd have to get up there again to take a closer look. It was the shutter control. There was no sign of a button or a keyhole. It must have been controlled remotely. A wire ran up to the electrical box above. There was no way I... If I wanted to hotwire the shutters, I'd need to find the power supply. That wasn't worth... The wire connected the shutter motor to the master controller. There was no way I... The wire connected the... The wire connected the power supply. I'd cut the wire in half. It was the motor that operated the shutters. It was the motor that operated the... That was close. The wire was live. In the drawer was a single Q-tip. It was my lucky day. A cotton bud, very useful for poking into ears. The room was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I'd cut the wire in half. That wouldn't work. I'd cut the wire in half. I hoped I was doing the right thing. I'd cut the wire in half. Matches always came in handy. Matches had a few matches. Using one now probably wasn't a good idea. In the corner of the room was a pizza delivery scooter, just like the one the killer had escaped on. Oil had dripped from the scooter onto the floor. There was a letter jammed in the shredder. The shredder was jammed. The letter was partially shredded. Somehow, I had to get the shredder working again. There was a letter. The air vent had a tiny catch. Through the grill, I could see something glinting, but it was too dark to tell what it was. Just mess and empty boxes. It was a pizza delivery scooter. The air vent had a tiny catch on the side. Nope, I needed just the air vent. That was almost a great idea. Almost. That wouldn't have worked. I needed a better idea. Sadly, I tried to free the gears, but they were jammed solid. Its service was long overdue. That was that wouldn't have That wouldn't make... That... That wouldn't make any sense. Oil had dripped from the... I smeared some oil onto the cotton bud. I smeared the gears with oil. I reckoned the oil would... It was time to see what was in the letter. I grabbed the paperclip. It was the letter from Henri confirming that Vera Security had the contract for the exhibition. And it also revealed who was in charge at Vera. A guy called Medovsky. At first glance, it all seemed pretty run-of-the-mill. But why was Henri thanking Medovsky for being generous? And why was he pleased to represent him? Maybe Medovsky was the owner we'd been looking for. It didn't add up. I had a gut feeling. There was something fishy going on. The letter mentioned a guy called Medovsky. The paperclip was perfect for the job. There was definitely something in there. Now, what are you? Gotcha. Well, would you believe it? It was a gun. And very likely the one that had been used to shoot Henri.
Aha! So, what have we here? L'Américain, Monsieur Stobart. You will rue the day you crossed my path, because now you are caught in my net like a little red herring.
Inspector, I'm investigating the robbery.
No, monsieur. You are breaking and entering an innocent storeroom.
I found the murder weapon.
Found? No. Planted? Yes. Moo, arrest this man and take him to the station. I shall squeeze you, Monsieur Stobart, until your pips squeak.
Thanks, Ronnie. I just wish I'd got some better shots of the killer.
Are you kidding? That stuff from the hip, very dramatic. You did good, Nico.
So, what's next?
Get me an interview with the owner, and you've got Sunday's front page.
I'm on it already.
Keep me up to speed. Let me know before you write anything up, okay?
Of course. Oh, gotta go. Someone at the door. Monsieur?
Are you Nicole Collard?
Yes, can I help you?
I need to sit down.
You'd better come in. I'd already joined. Would you like a glass of wine?
Yes, those stairs are a nightmare. That's better.
So, what can I do for you, monsieur?
My name is Tiago Marquez. I saw your report on the robbery. I found your address. I came straight away. I needed to see you.
And why is that?
The stolen painting, La Malédiction, it belongs to me.
Ronnie had wanted me to interview the owner, and now here he was. Or rather, he was somebody who claimed to be the owner. So the stolen painting is yours. Tell me more.
La Malédiction belonged to my family in Catalonia in the 30s, before the Civil War.
So what was it doing here in Paris?
The fascists stole it in 1938. They killed my father. not me. I escaped. I have been looking for it ever since. You have to help me find it.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Tiago Marquez, the rightful owner of La Maledicción. What else is there to tell?
You traveled all the way from Catalonia?
No, since the war, I've lived in France, in the southwest. And now I want the painting back.
Did you lose all your family in the Civil War?
When they came for us in '38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
I'm sorry.
I would have stayed and fought for freedom, but I was just a boy.
You've got my attention, but if I'm to help you, I need more to go on.
I have something. This old photograph. It is of me and my family. See the painting above the fireplace?
Yes, it's La Maledicción. The photograph suddenly appeared to link the old man to the painting.
You took the photographs at that robbery, huh?
I did, yes.
I need to see them.
Why?
Please, I must see them.
All right. Here they are. This one was rejected. George got in the way. Typical.
Who is this George?
Just a friend. He insured the painting.
So, he will know who is this liar who claims to own my painting.
This is the best shot I took. They used it in the paper.
Yes, it is how I recognize La Maledicción, my painting.
It does look like the one in your photograph.
So close, but now it is lost again.
Here's the thief making off with the painting.
What is that tattoo on his arm?
Looks like a skull and crossbones. Headhunters,
You will find him, and then you will find my painting.
I can try, monsieur. This shot didn't come out too well.
It's perfect.
Perfect?
Finally, La Maledicción in all its splendor. The lines, the color, the detail. It's been so long since I've seen it.
Then take it. That shot is no good to me.
Really? Thank you, mademoiselle.
In front of Georges is Henri, the gallery owner. So you are certain that this is the same painting?
Of course, I do not make mistakes.
Marquez's story was very interesting, but I needed to corroborate it. I wondered if the gallery And why? Where are you staying?
What? Nowhere. Here, perhaps.
I didn't want him to stay in my apartment. There was another solution. My neighbor is out of town for a few days. You could stay there.
Yes, that would be good. Thank you.
Great, let's go. Adam said that he would leave the spare key under the mat. I hope you don't mind waiting. I'm sure the key is around here somewhere.
This is why I hate cities. No trust anymore.
I didn't want to leave before I'd settled Marquez into the apartment next. The door was locked, but my neighbor always left a key under the mat. I had no reason to. There was no fire. Monsieur, I'll have us there in a moment.
I'm an old...
I didn't want... Monsieur, I'll have us there in a moment.
I'm an old man. I can't...
My neighbor had left a key for me under the doormat. Which reminded me I hadn't watered his plants for a week. The key wasn't there. The gap was one. Using the sticky chewing gum, I was able to fish out the key. The key to Adam's apartment.
This will do.
Glad it's up to standard. I have to go out, monsieur. Ronnie had promised me the front page if I got an interview with the painting's owner. And here was a crazy Spaniard claiming to be just that. I needed to find out who had put the painting up for sale. Maybe there was more to find at the gallery. Lane was sitting outside the cafe. He looked dazed. Hello, Monsieur Lane.
Ah, the delectable Nicole Collard, super sleuth. How may I be of service?
I was hoping I'd find you here.
Always available for a lovely lady such as yourself.
Henri's death. It must be solved.
Yes, I shall miss him. The loss is so hard to...
What do you know about...
That was Henri's business.
Would anybody else know anything about the...
Not likely. He kept especially quiet about that one. But he always kept a manifest for every exhibition.
I'm writing a follow-up piece on the gallery theft.
Ah, so you need an inside view. Or far...
Something like that.
The police have... more... intimate. I might even be able to rustle up a little bottle of champagne.
Maybe later. I have some things to do first.
Maybe next time.
You mentioned a manifest. How would one get a look at that?
One might start in the office.
About the gallery.
Of course, my dear. We can go there.
That sounds great.
We can discuss my ordeal over a glass of champagne.
A cozy chat with Lane was the last thing I wanted. But it was my best hope if I wanted to get a look around the office. So, what are we waiting for?
After you, my dear.
The place was heaving with junk. Finding what I wanted wouldn't be easy. As Lane sat down, something stuck out from beneath the cushion. It looked like a folder. Whatever it was, the police had missed it. I needed to get it.
Come, join me on the couch. I'm ready for you. You will be gentle with me, won't you?
Oh, I'm never gentle, Monsieur Lane.
Oh. Oh. Do call me Hector.
The lamp was... It looked tacky. The gallery looked empty. The calendar was marked. It was a desk. There was nothing in the bin. I couldn't search the desk while Lane was there. Henri had a statue of himself in the style of a Roman emperor. It was narcissistic and slightly disturbing. I wasn't going to play fig leaves with Lane watching. Lane hadn't noticed the folder. With that amount of padding, who would? The only way to get hold of it was to distract him. If I tried to reach across, I'd touch Lane's leg. Ooh. Monsieur Lane?
Hector, please.
So you really don't know who owns this up?
I'm sorry, my dear, I really don't.
I see Henri had a statue of himself.
Yes, for a man of high aspiration, he had alarmingly low taste. Nevertheless, I shall miss him. We were like family.
What will happen to this place now?
Henri's widow will decide, poor soul. She may find it in her heart to keep me around.
Oh, I'm sure she will. Is there anything you can tell me about the painting?
It was an absolute treat to come across it, a true undiscovered gem.
There's no denying it is a fantastic painting. What can you tell me about the religious significance?
Of course, there is a deep religious symbolism locked within the painting, too. Central to this must be the pantheon of saints.
I managed to get chewing gum stuck on my press card.
What a bizarre turn of events.
That's what I thought. Oh, Hector. Perhaps I will join you in that glass of champagne.
But of course, champagne, nature's balm in troubled times.
Lane was in the way. To new friends.
To love. Oh, mon Dieu, that is so cold!
Oops, silly me. I am so sorry.
I'll have to dry this off. Don't you worry, my dear.
In the folder was a list of all the paintings in the exhibition. La Malediccio had to be there. It was. And next to it was the owner's name, Mr. Medovsky. The police had obviously not spotted the folder. I put it back. I had what I needed for my story. Monsieur Lane, thanks for everything. But I think I hear my editor calling.
Ma chérie, no need to leave so soon. It's only a little spillage.
And I found out who claims to own La Malediccio. Some guy named Medovsky. Sounds Russian, right?
Medovsky, my God.
Who is he?
He's new on the oligarch block. Fresh into London from Russia with ambition and a bloody reputation. Collard, this is way over your head. I'm gonna put a more experienced crime journalist on the story. I can't afford for you to get hurt.
Relax, Ronnie. This is my story. Leave it with me. Let's discuss it over lunch tomorrow.
Okay. But don't do anything more.
Ronnie didn't try. I was going to have to move fast. Come in. Hi, George. Great to see you. How did it go over at Vera?
Pretty good. I found the gun that was used in the robbery.
I'm impressed.
Yeah? Well, Nave wasn't. He accused me of trying to plant it, and then of being involved in Henri's death. Then he threw me into a cell. He couldn't make a stick, of course, so he had to let me go this morning. But he's convinced I'm involved. So if I put a foot wrong, he'll nail me next time. But, hey, on the bright side, have I got a story for you. Annette, the manager at Vera Security, lied about the owner of the company. When I pieced together that shredded letter, I got a name, Medovsky.
Medovsky! That's the same guy who claims to own La Malediccio.
What? He owns the painting and Vera Security? He has to be the one behind this whole scam.
You're telling me? We have to be sure.
What the?
I cannot sleep on that bed. It is too soft.
George, this is Senor Marquez.
Nice to meet you.
So you are this George, huh?
Senor Marquez is staying in the apartment across the hall. Apparently, he's the real owner of La Malediccio.
What? I thought you said Medovsky was the owner.
Senor Marquez claims the painting was stolen from his family during the Spanish Civil War.
Really? Do you have any proof?
Senor Marquez, could you show him the photograph?
Who's this?
My father. When they came for us in 38, I fled with my mother. But my father was not so lucky.
Who's this?
My mother, a good woman, a saint.
How can we prove this is you as a child?
The dates would tie up, George.
That's definitely La Malediccio hanging on the wall?
It belonged to my family, so it belongs to me.
If the painting really was stolen during the 1930s, then this Medovsky guy has no legitimate claim to it. But how can I be sure that you're the boy in that picture?
I can prove it. Look at my father in the photograph. You see the medallion he's wearing? He gave it to me just before he died. This medallion has been in our family for hundreds of years.
It's definitely the same medallion. A snake eating its own tail. That's also on the painting.
It is the Ouroboros.
The what?
The Ouroboros. It is a sign of my people, my family, my faith. The Gnostics. My father was a Gnostic leader. La Maledicción is sacred to the Gnostics. Hence they both display the Ouroboros.
A priest I met said the painting was the devil's work. A thing of evil.
Ha! He would say that. Do not believe whatever you think. The painting is mine.
If Marquez was the true owner of Malediccio, then Medovsky had no legal claim to it. Might be tough to prove, but if I could, we wouldn't have to pay out on the insurance. So,
The fascists stole it. It went to Madrid, then Berlin, then, after the war, to Moscow. After that it was lost, until now.
we need to talk to this Medovsky, but how do we find him? Hey, Nico?
Yes, George?
What do we know about this Medovsky character?
Ronnie said he was dangerous and very rich. He claims to be the owner of La Malediccio.
And appears to be the boss of Vera's security who were supposed to protect it. Now that kind of figures. The best way to steal something is to get hired to look after it. But why steal a painting you already own?
We need to talk to this guy.
To do that, we need to find him. So let's go over what we know about the thief.
Okay, well, he had a distinctive tattoo on one arm.
And his helmet had Waterloo Motors across it.
Not a lot to go on.
Why would somebody steal their own painting?
Insurance scam? But then why kill Henri?
I get the impression that Henri was somehow involved. I found the gun that Henri was shot with at Vera's security.
If Medovsky owns Vera Security, it means that he must know the killer.
Well, it can't be Annette, but she has to be involved in some way. You said the thief had a tattoo.
On his arm, it was a skull and crossbones with headhunters written around it.
We need to track down Waterloo Motors.
Have you tried the internet?
I've been kind of busy.
Okay, let's have a look. Waterloo Station, Battle of Waterloo, Waterloo Kebabs, Waterloo Sunset. Ah, here we go. Waterloo Motors. It's a garage in London. I'll send the number to your phone.
Senor Marquez,
Yes, George?
so La Malediccio belongs to your family.
It did. Once it was stolen, I did not believe I would ever see it again.
You must have been excited to see the painting again.
It was a miracle.
You mentioned the Gnostics. What can you tell me about them?
It is not important. A religious sect, that is all. My family were Gnostic. They were a peaceful, good people.
I found this paperclip. It's gotta be useful for something.
I imagine if you have any paper you need clipped.
I found some evidence that ties Henri to the dodgy security company.
That doesn't surprise me. It sounds as though the whole thing was set up.
I found this completion note for the security work done at the gallery. They went against my recommendations.
And now my painting has been stolen.
Nico,
Yes?
I'm convinced that Annette knows more than she's letting on.
Of course, but she's probably just trying to protect herself. Ronnie said that Matovsky was dangerous.
The theft just doesn't add up.
We'll get to the bottom of it, George.
So, what?
Yes?
Here's the proof.
Interesting, but it doesn't help us find the killer.
This paper.
Well, you've surprised me before, George. I'd keep it.
What do you think of this, Nico?
I don't know.
Hey, Nico.
Oh, get that horrible thing away.
I wasn't going to leave until I'd figured out where I... Nico,
Yes?
what do you think of this, Nico?
I don't know. Do you...
Are you sure you...
George, I don't want to be in the same room as Tra...
What do you think of this, Nico?
I don't...
Yes,
So the painting contains an Ouroboros, a Gnostic symbol.
it is a symbol of eternity, that is all.
What's so special about the painting?
It's the only link I have to my family. I am lost without it.
Senor Marquez,
Yes?
I wasn't going to leave until I'd figured out where I needed to go next. Nico had finally upgraded her computer. Nico's camera. I wished she could afford a new one. What do you think of this, Nico?
Not much, George.
We need to find out who this Medovsky character is.
We will, but I think we've got all we can from Vera Security.
I wasn't going to leave until... Nico,
Yes?
I'm convinced that Annette knows...
Of course. Ronnie...
So, what...
Yes, I sent you their phone number.
The theft just...
We'll get...
Senor Marquez,
Yes?
so the painting...
It is a...
What's so special?
It's the only link.
Do you think the guy...
It's on.
What do you think of this?
I would not use it to clean my shoes, monsieur.
Well, to be... It was a cheap bottle of wine. It looked like Nico. Nico's camera was pretty old. I wasn't going to leave until I'd figured out where I needed to go next. Mr. Rickenbacker?
What now, Stobart?
I've got some interesting news to tell you.
Out with it.
I found a shredded letter that seems to implicate Henri and some guy named Medovsky.
Well, that's one piece of good news.
I met a guy called Marquez who claims to be the original owner of the painting.
So, I could claim to own it too.
This guy has a photo of it from his childhood. He's also got a story about how it was stolen from him during the Spanish Civil War.
If that's the case, then the insurance would be invalidated.
That's what I thought.
So dig a little deeper into that story.
I wasn't going to leave until... Nico,
Yes?
I'm convinced that...
Of course. Ronnie said...
So the Ouroboros...
It depicts...
Well, if this is true,
Si, senor.
you're certain this is you?
Senor.
So your mother also...
No, she got me out.
That wasn't... That was never... I needed a better idea. That was... That wouldn't make... Part of the family photograph was missing. The very section that was so clear in Nico's photo. It wasn't the best. Nico?
Yes?
The theft just doesn't add up.
We'll get to the bottom of it, George.
So, what are...
Yes, I sent you their phone number.
I'm convinced...
Of course. Ronnie said that Madoff...
Vera Security had disconnected their phone. There was no point in...
Waterloo Motors.
Hi,
How can I help you?
my name is George Stobart. I'm investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with us?
The guy we're looking for was wearing a helmet with Waterloo Motors on it.
Oh, yeah. It's a very popular helmet.
I don't suppose you know who might have bought one?
Well, not unless you've got any more information, mate.
The killer had a... It said, Headhunters.
Oh, I know that guy. Yeah, he bought one of our helmets just the other day.
Terrific. Do you know his name?
Nah. He brings his boss's Merc here to have it serviced. Word to the wise, though. I hear he don't mess about. The car's registered on Dutchy Street, if there's any help. I mean, that's all I know, mate, sorry.
No, that's more than enough. You've been a great help. Thanks for your time.
See ya.
Bingo!
Good work. That has to be the guy. And now we've got his address.
How about a trip to London?
I thought you'd never ask. Senor Marquez, will you be okay here?
The bed is uncomfortable, but it will do. Come back quickly with the painting, eh?
London cabbies. Gotta love them.
This is the place. Here on the right. To afford a place like this in London, you've got to be good at something. So, we clear on how we're going to do this?
Yeah, we're two insurance investigators, see? We finagle our way inside, butter Madovsky up, and then get the dirt on him, right?
Finagle?
Yeah, finagle. You remember how to finagle, don't you, Nico?
George, how could I ever forget?
Good, because I suspect we're gonna need Major League finaggling to get in this one.
You got it. No answer. Excuse me? Hello?
On your bike, darling. This is a private residence.
We're here to see Mr. Madovsky.
So?
We have important business with Mr. Madovsky.
And who the hell might you be?
I'm Nico Callar, and this is my colleague, George Stobart.
Well, isn't that cozy? Can you count, darling?
Yes, of course.
Well then, 1, I don't know you or Laughing Boy here from Adam. 2, you ain't got no business round here. And 3, I don't like French birds. Comprenez?
guess who?
What do you want?
I don't suppose you know Mr. Medovsky's driver, do you?
Maybe you didn't hear me the first time. Get lost!
Hi.
What do you want?
Do you work for Mr. Medovsky?
No, I'm standing here pruning his edges for a laugh. Course I bloomin' work for him. Look, will you stop asking all these bloomin' questions? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hi. Guess who?
What do you...
Showing him my press card would have blown my cover. We really need to see Mr. Medovsky about a most important matter.
Oh, why are you still here?
It's... Hey, George.
What's up?
Seriously, how are we going to do this? According to Ronnie, Medovsky's the real deal.
Coming from Ronnie, that's quite a compliment.
If Medovsky's the killer,
We need to be careful, which suggests...
I use my Gallic charm.
Exactly.
I had tried the intercom once. Hey, George.
What's up?
Never mind. Hi. Guess who?
What do you...
We really need...
You re...
Ronnie wouldn't have been too pleased to hear that I... It was the intercom system for Medovsky's house. The gate lock was controlled remotely. I couldn't pop the... Hey, George.
What's up?
Never mind. Come on. I couldn't pop the gate with my press card. The gap was too small. George would only poke fun if I showed him a press card covered in gum. It was topiary in progress. I never quite understood the appeal of novelty topiary. I had tried the intercom once already. There was no answer. It was the intercom system for Modovsky's house. Hi, guess who?
What do you want?
Nice bush.
Bush? This is so much more than just a bush.
Oh, I am sorry.
It's art, love. Or to be precise, topiary. And as everybody knows...
Topiary is a transitioned form.
That's right. A statement of man's dominance over nature. A metaphor for the human condition.
And yet,
It's not enough, is it?
not for the big questions.
Life, death.
Right and wrong.
Tell me about it.
You struggle, monsieur?
Day and night.
That is the human condition.
Can we ever escape it?
It is possible through meditation, contemplation.
I see.
It is our only salvation.
Well, you've given me food for thought, you have.
Anytime.
Much appreciated. Had a difficult time.
You are welcome, monsieur.
So, anyway, this is my latest piece. What do you think?
It's very nice. Bush. Yes, as bushes go, it's lovely.
Oh, I knew it. I'm being too ambitious. A few basic geometric forms and I think I can rival the great Cneius Matthias Calvina himself. Well, better to know now. Appreciate the honesty. It's a pleasure to meet someone I can trust.
You're welcome. We have important business with Mr. Modovsky.
I need a good reason to bother the boss with this. He's a busy man.
I understand, but I think he'll want to speak with us.
What makes what you have to say so important?
La Maledictio, a painting that belongs to him, has been stolen. If he wants his insurance claim processed quickly, then he'll want to speak with us. I think he might be annoyed if he finds out you never even told him we came around, right?
Okay, okay. Hang on, I'll phone him now. Yeah, Mr. Modovsky? Yeah, French bird. Yeah. Yes, boss. Right, I will do. You've piqued the boss's interest. That isn't always a good thing. The gate should be open. I'll take you inside. Follow me, please. Mr. Medovsky will be right with you, madame.
Well, we're in. Now what?
We'll make him think we're all... See if we can get him to talk.
Welcome, welcome.
Good day, monsieur.
You are here to discuss La Maledictio.
Correct.
I am surprised. My agreement with the gallery specified that my ownership should be kept in the strictest. It would appear that agreement has an agreement.
My apologies for disturbing you, monsieur, but I'm afraid we must ask you some questions.
So be it. The loss of a pen. Ask a...
How did you come into possession of La Maledictio?
I purchased it at auction.
We have reason to believe that the theft was an inside job.
Oh, that is terrible. The staff at the gallery were so pleasant to deal with, but such is human nature. I trust this won't delay the insurance claim.
I'm sure matters will be sorted out soon. Did you know Henri, the gallery owner?
Oh, purely on a professional basis. My restorer recommended his gallery to me.
Did you ever meet him personally?
No, only via email. I rarely fly. I'm carbon neutral, you know.
Very conscientious, monsieur.
Well, the planet won't save itself.
Do you have receipts for the painting?
Of course. I have already sent them to your office.
These things take time to process.
What is there to process? I own the painting, someone stole it, and your company provided me with insurance. I am the victim here.
A state you share with the deceased, monsieur. What connection do you have to Vera Security?
I've never heard of it.
There is strong evidence that ties you to Vera Security.
Oh, you are beginning to sound like a policeman, madame.
We are merely doing our jobs, monsieur. We must leave no stone unturned.
I would leave this particular stone unturned, if I were you.
I'd rattled him, but I didn't want to push too hard. Of course. We will check our information again.
I would do that.
Your restorer, how does he fit into all this?
Hobbs? Well, he did a little cleaning work on La Maledictio, that's all. I think that's enough for now. When do you expect the claim to be paid out?
It will not be long, monsieur.
When exactly? Surely you can give me a date.
Monsieur Medovsky, I'm sure you...
Please excuse the interruption, sir.
What is it, Shears?
Hobbs is here.
Tell him I'm busy.
He mentioned the portfolio, sir.
For pity's sake, can he not just follow simple instructions? Please excuse me for a moment.
The gardener's called Shears?
Yeah, probably not what his mother christened him.
What a creep.
Very clever creep at that. We got nothing on him, and he knows it.
He just brushed off the Vera connection. We need something else to get under his skin. I could use Marquez as leverage.
Yeah, it's just one man's word against another.
So what else can we do?
Let's take a look around. Maybe there's something here we can use against him.
Good idea, George. You search, I'll keep watch at the window.
It was a beautifully inlaid cigarette box. It was a beautifully... The catch seemed to... The catch had snapped. Sadly, the catch would have been too... The paperclip just flexed and slipped off the catch. The catch had snapped. The wood would have been too...
Yes.
You should not have turned up here, Mr. Hobbs. I made it clear I would deliver the package later today.
I wanted to make sure it got to me all right. I've got a lot of work to do on it.
This is most inconvenient.
Medovsky's arguing with his visitor, Hobbs, about the portfolio.
That portfolio is important, I'm sure of it. Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card and a scribbled note. I picked up the business. It read, Wilfred Hobbs. I made a note of the address. Then I put the card back where I'd found it. No point arousing Medovsky's suspicions. It looked rather plain. It was a thank you note from a British politician. Huh. Medovsky certainly had some dubious friends. Everything was in Cyrillic, except 1869. I suspected the medals weren't from the Moscow debatings. I suspected the note read, L. Serp drawings for you to check. W.H. Now we're cooking with gas. I wondered if the painting could be in the portfolio that Medovsky had taken. The note read, it was Hobbs's business card. It seems our Medovsky has friends in low places.
It's like my boss said, the guy wants to be a player.
Locked. I could only hope that Medovsky hid the key somewhere in the room. Locked. Medovsky in Libya. What kind of guy?
The kind who will commit murder in order to steal their own painting.
Russian novels. Medovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. I tried to remember how that row of keys read on a US keyboard. ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference. ZX. I needed a... Medovsky had left the cabinet open. On the shelf inside was a business card. Everything was in Cyrillic. It was a thank you note from a British... Huh. Leather-bound classics, bought by the yard, no doubt. Medovsky had an extensive collection of management books. The 7 Secrets of Leadership, 2009. The Business Bonaparte, 1983. Office Eagle or Management Mouse. Russian novels. Medovsky was clearly a big Tolstoy fan. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a U.S. keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out. I didn't know. If I'd been able to. The letter mentioned a guy called Medovsky as the owner of Vera Security. The completion note from Vera. I didn't need to. Vera Security had disconnected their phone. I couldn't call Rickenbacker without a reason. Nico?
Shh! I'm eavesdropping, Josh.
I knew we should wait for Medovsky. The catch had snapped. The paperclip just flexed and slipped off the catch. The catch had snapped. Sadly, the catch would have been too thick to cut with nail clippers. Medovsky had left the catch. See a penny, pick it up, then all day you'll have good luck. The catch had snapped. By extraordinary good fortune, the coin I'd picked up was the perfect shape to flip open the broken catch. Fancy that. Romanovs. The same brand of cigarettes that were in the ashtray in Vera's Security. Keys are always useful. Romanov. It was locked. The study door's open now. Hear anything else interesting?
Hang on.
Listen, Hobbs, just take the portfolio and do your work. You are nervous, and I don't like that.
Understood. I have got...
I don't know.
I noticed a couple of people...
They were...
Has the...
Hobbs is going to head off with the portfolio. Whatever's in there is important. We'll need to stay with it.
I got Hobbs' address from his card. When we're done here, we should check it out.
Okay, Josh, but hurry. Medovsky will be back soon.
I'm gonna check out the study.
Okay.
Wow, there must be millions of dollars worth of art on these walls. The desk was magnificent. Those two little holes, I resisted the urge. These paintings would have kept a critic enraptured for hours, but I didn't have time to dwell. Medovsky certainly loved art, or pretended to. Large Cyrillic letters were carved into panels on the side of the desk. The drawer was open. My heart skipped a beat. But inside, I saw only a candy bar wrapper. I should have guessed. Keyboard was Cyrillic. ZX. I needed a keyboard for reference. I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able to remember the layout of a... I didn't know... If I'd been... I didn't know... If I'd been able to remember the layout of a US keyboard, I might have been able to figure it out. I didn't know the symbols. If I'd been able... Medovsky had left the cabinet open.